and welcome to the We're Not Certified podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Colton.
And I'm Will.
Hold on. Let's kind of like calm the music down a little bit. Let's get it a little quiet. This is a sad time. The podcast isn't necessarily ending, but we're taking a little bit of a pause for now. It's been a good run, but I feel like we're all at a point in our lives where we don't know what comes next, and unfortunately, this podcast might take a little bit of a hit. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we will be back, but it might be a minute.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun as someone who hadn't had any background in podcasting before. It was a way to kind of expand my horizons a little bit and do something new, and we jumped right into it, and I took off with it from the beginning and enjoyed every second of it. And like we said, we don't know if this is it. We don't know what the future looks like. This might be, or we might be picking back up later. We just don't know because there's a lot of logistical things that have to be figured out with living in different places and not having all three of us together constantly to be able to meet and record as regularly in person and things like that. But I think with this is a perfect time to kind of go around and kind of hit the high points from what we have done and the memories that we do have from our recording. With this all kind of potentially wrapping up and not knowing what the future holds for us and for the podcast, I think it is important to kind of reflect a little bit and look back on the things that we've enjoyed, the memories that we have, the fun conversations or topics. I know with like maybe a favorite hot take or a favorite pet peeve discussion, something like that. Just kind of reflecting on the positive memories that we have and the positive moments that we've had in here.
Well, personally, I think my favorite moment might has to be from the last episode where you're made a word and you burp.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah, that was
that
two
two episodes ago?
episodes ago. Maybe
No,
3.
Because of Life with DA, it will have been 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
my
mean
facts all
that's
mixed up.
not my brightest moment, but hey, I mean
Well,
it
was
added
funny.
humor value to the podcast. It cracked you guys up. It would have been even better though if it would have happened while we were in here with Andrew, because he would have just jumped right in with it too.
True.
But hey, things happen sometimes. None as bad as, I mean, that was probably my worst moment. But I'd say one of my favorite moments was pretty early on. I think it was one of our Taco Bell discussions.
Which one?
I don't.
That would be the one of.
Yeah, that's why I said one of. It might have had something to do with our hot takes episodes. But we ended up talking about Taco Bell in the episode. And then, of course, when you talk about Taco Bell, everybody ends up in the mood for Taco Bell. And we went to Taco Bell right after we got done recording.
I think that may have been hot takes, and we were comparing.
I think
Taco
it
Bell
was.
to Chipotle.
Yeah, I think it was. Because I tried to get you guys to go to Chipotle, and of course you said no. Well,
Let's
not
say
you.
I'm more in favor of Chipotle.
That one said no.
The Trash Panda said no.
Yes, the trash
Did say
panda.
no.
But that's enough. That's enough of me for now. What are y'all's highlights?
I've already said mine. I think the burp has got to be probably my favorite so far.
Yeah, honestly, I think that takes the cake. I don't think you can get better than that.
I think that's my favorite moment anyways.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it's targeted at me, I would have to agree. I mean, it caught me off guard enough, and I'm sure that people found it very funny and made it known that they found it funny. I don't know. I haven't looked at comments on videos and stuff. For those of you that are listening to this, if you haven't listened to episode 1 of Pet Peeves, go back and listen to it, and you can listen to me mid-sentence just stopping dead in my tracks and burping to the point that we all just died laughing.
No. You didn't stop dead in your tracks. You were mid-sentence.
No, so you kept
about to say a word.
So you kept on going, trying to hide it, and then Nick and I started dying of laughter and like, wait, we're not skipping over that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, because you tried to keep going. We're like, we're not ignoring that.
Yeah.
Love you, bud, but nope.
Yeah, I forgot about that. For some reason, I thought that it stopped me. Like, once I burped, it stopped me dead in my track, and we just started laughing about it. But that tracks a little more me trying to ignore it. That does track.
Yeah, you stopped dead in your tracks, but that was after Nick and I very much so brought you to a screeching halt.
Yeah, that sounds about right, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I will say that definitely takes the cake for best moment. But I don't know. I've enjoyed all of it. It's been fun doing this with y'all.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I also really enjoyed having Andrew on last episode.
Yep. That was pretty fun.
It was.
Keep an eye out. Well, don't keep an eye out. Go look for him.
If you're in Indiana, beware, but also enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things that I felt like it was only a matter of time before we actually had him on. We talked about it for a while, and it was one of those things where we were trying to just, with Will and I being fairly new and brand new to podcasting, we wanted to kind of get our feet wet a little bit and get a feel for how it looked before we started incorporating guests and things like that. And I mean, what a better way to... There's no better way to kick it off than the comedy that was having Andrew on with us. And like I said, going back to what we said at the beginning, it's not to say that this is it for us. We don't know. And if we do come back, I assume we plan on having guests on at some point in the future, as long as we can continue. I don't know what topics that'll look like yet. I know we eventually want to start getting into a little bit more relating stuff to like life and things like that, rather than just covering fun topics like this all the time. But who knows? We'll see what happens and where the Lord leads, and we'll go from there.
I'll say what we do, kind of like we said, we really don't know where we're taking it. We might end up going later on, like doing month by month, maybe like every quarter, maybe once a year, maybe never. Hopefully we can end up getting at least a couple recording sessions in yet. We're actually recording this at the end of the semester, like midway through December. It'll be releasing quite a bit later, but it's toward the end of the semester, so that's why we're going to be kind of taking a break, as Nick is going to be leaving and going back to Michigan.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your choice.
Yep.
But no, so we don't know much. What we do know is our next post will probably end up being something to the effect of maybe like a blooper reel or like a short update on, hey, here's kind of what we're doing in life. Otherwise, it's just kind of keeping an eye out, and we'll give you updates as we're aware.
You know what probably the best part about all this is? As we're going through and just like talking about whatever, like what the future has, like what we want to do, whatever else. As Colton is talking, I'm just expecting him to burp now.
I shameless plug to myself. It almost happened like right away. I don't know how I managed to avoid it, but it almost happened right away when we started.
Proud of you, bud.
I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
That would have been hilarious.
To have it happen twice within a month and a half period would be crazy.
That would be wild.
But hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to add comedic value.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's my job.
That's all of our job. Let's
I was
be
gonna
honest.
say, let's be real. The
Let's
three
say-
of us together in a room, you can't expect anything different. Like, we're all going to add comedy to everything that we do at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do keep looking for keep an eye on Instagram. We're not going to be super active, but Instagram, stuff like that. We'd end up not being able to so far do like a drop of a ministry trip that we did in the fall. Hopefully we'll be sending at least some pictures from that, maybe some other stuff that happened this semester, so keep an eye out on that. Otherwise, that's about where we're at as far as continuing forward.
Bear with us here through this season of life. I mean, most of you know that life has its seasons and that things happen, and sometimes it's not what we deem as ideal, but it'll all work itself out in the long run. And we know that if we can continue recording, that we'd be happy about it, but ultimately we know that the Lord leads where he wants to and needs to fulfill his will. And if that means that we can't continue, then that's what that means. And we'll be open with our ears to whatever he has to lead us next. Yeah. I guess one more thing that I have. Nick, you're leaving the Bible college here in the next couple days. As of when we're recording this, of course.
Tomorrow, as of when we're recording this.
Yep.
Yeah. But kind of just pick your brain a little bit. What is one of your favorite memories outside of the podcast, just being here?
See, here we have a New York strip variety of brain. Over here we have a little bit more budget-friendly charbroiled brain.
Well,
Or you can go with a raw brain. I guess you can do that too. Cook it yourself.
Hold on, I'm just confused. You found my brain?
Oh, he didn't say he found your brain. He's telling you to pick one.
Well, no, he said pick. Oh, that is true. Pick.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm
that-
so
yeah, okay,
confused.
okay.
What are y'all doing right now? Why are y'all doing this to me?
Yeah, that might have to be a blooper too, honestly.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to ask him a legitimate question, and it immediately turns to brain.
I saw Nick start, and I was like, okay, yep, nope, we're going with this.
You might want to re-ask that question.
Okay, now that we're all calmed down and back.
Well,
Okay, let me rephrase that. Now that we're all not focused on brains,
well.
Will, let me speak.
Wow.
Nicholas?
I was about to do the same thing.
Okay, anyways,
This is great.
y'all both be quiet for a second.
Hi.
Oh my. Why did I ever agree to live with you guys?
I don't know.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong there.
And you're not escaping one of us.
No,
You're still not really going to be escaping me.
no,
True.
yeah, there's no escaping. Anyways, as you're kind of gearing up to leave, what is one of your favorite memories of your time here?
Huh. I would say probably one of my favorite memories of being here this semester is just the random screaming in the house. I know I say it all the time, but that is because it is genuinely one of my favorite parts about being here.
Fair enough, though.
Yeah.
Because it's a group of guys living in a house. We're all crazy. And randomly somebody will just like start yelling and we'll all just continue it. It's great.
And when he says we're all crazy, he means more so them two and Dylan. I'm the least crazy of the group.
Ha!
Whoa, now.
This guy should be a comedian.
Now. See, we have dry bar comedy. He can be short
You-
bar comedy.
You say, whoa, now. You're definitely not the least crazy.
No, but I'm usually the more tame one about it.
That's yeah. I'll have to give that to you.
Controlled chaos.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's probably my best memory, my favorite memory.
All right. Obviously, you're not leaving us, but
I'm not leaving.
what's your first impression? What's your favorite memory from your first semester here?
Oh, it's been really good. There's been a lot of good moments, both housing classes. I struggle with a favorite moment because there have been a lot of points this semester. I really don't know that I can pick out one moment specifically, but I'm going to say just all the conversations, whether it's been serious conversations like having theological debates at 2 a.m, or whether it's sitting there just talking about absolute nonsense. It's been entertaining.
Yeah.
That and the random screaming at cars we see going by because we either like them or detest them and want nothing more to see them burn.
Yes.
Teslas, we're talking about you.
Specifically, even more than just normal Teslas, Cybertrucks.
Yeah, we want to burn you bad. Anyways,
Apologies.
it would be a literal dumpster fire.
Apology.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I had
Slight-
to say that one.
Slight apologies to those of you who may be listening that drive or own Teslas, but seriously, like,
I have no sympathy. What are you doing? Burn it. Don't even sell it. Burn
the
it.
fun in having a car is driving it. You don't need something that drives itself.
Burn it.
And you gotta have those like the actual engine sounds,
Burn it.
not like
It's
playing from the
almost-
speakers.
I was gonna say it's even more depressing. The people that try to make their electric car sound like it's not electric is crazy.
That, I mean, we do have. I hate the amount of combustion engines that now have speakers in the interior and make it sound loud too, honestly.
Yeah. And then second on that list behind Teslas, anyone who drives a truck with a California lift.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing with your life? Rethink everything.
Yes.
And third on that list, anybody who drives a Ram or a Ford.
Screw you.
I drive a Chevy.
I also drive a Chevy.
That was
Yeah, but you don't have a truck though.
that was
so, like,
specifically
it's not a
targeted at me,
truck.
just for the record. Just
It
for the
was,
record.
yeah.
Nick hates my truck.
I don't
Without
even think
even-
I've seen
We
it.
don't
No.
hate it.
Without having seen it.
We just don't like it.
Yeah.
We can respect the engine, and that's about it.
I was gonna say you can't not respect a Hemi engine.
I can respect the Hemi, and that's about it.
I want to come and swap it, but I
like
don't
your
have the money for
transmission.
that.
I don't like your throttle body.
I don't like my transmission
I
either.
don't like
but
your trim.
my transmission's actually okay. My dad's transmission not okay.
Dodge transmissions are not okay unless they're manual, and even then, manual is usually okay.
Yeah.
Manuals are fun.
Manuals are
Well,
so much fun.
That being said, anything else from you guys?
I don't think
Uh,
so.
I need a highlight from you real quick.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
I think we can call it.
I mean, I could go on forever. We've just had so many moments that I've appreciated. I definitely am gonna miss the. I mean, we're still gonna have it with you and I, but the constant oohing and awing at cars, and specifically on the fall trip when we were given. Yeah. Yep, that. But aside from that, the late night Taco Bell runs have been fun. But I'd have to say my favorite memory and my favorite moments is just our jam sessions, which we need to do tonight, by the way, 'cause we have not.
If we're able to, doing one tonight would be good. I cannot promise anything at this point in time.
I don't know if we would be able to because his guitar is going to be packed.
Oh yeah.
We can, worst case scenario, I can suck it up and use the one that's there.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, probably the just random jam sessions.
That's fair.
But yeah. Well, with that being said, it's been fun.
I agree with that. It has indeed been a lot of fun. As we've said, hopefully we will be able to continue Might not be for a little bit, but hopefully. But with that being said, unless Will has anything, thank you guys for watching, listening, commenting, just interacting with the videos, whatever. I mean, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it. It helps us.
Truly, true thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because this is something that we all kind of just decided somewhat on the fly, like, hey, let's give this a try and see how it goes. And we just took it and ran with it, and you guys have been amazing, tuning in and watching for our videos and watching them and listening to them as soon as they post and asking us when we're going to post them so that you know when to look for them. It's been amazing to see how quickly our viewership and our following has just grown over the last few months, and I look forward to seeing it grow even more if we're able to keep posting and putting out videos. And I just want to say thank you from a personal level as well, outside of this, just for supporting me in this new endeavor.
Would you like to add anything, William?
No, I'm good.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, again, thank you guys.
Yep, thank you.
It has been fun. But with that being said, I guess this comes to an end for now.
Yep. And it's important that we leave it at that. It is a goodbye for now, because we don't know what's going to happen. It's not an official goodbye. We're not continuing this because we just don't know. But it is a goodbye for now, and we will catch y'all later.
So with that, I think we have We're Not Certified podcast signing off. We do have one thing we have to have for the video to end and for it to be We're Not Certified podcast.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the two of you to say goodbye.
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 Bye-bye. All right, so who's up for Taco Bell?
Lord have mercy.